Well, good morning and welcome to week 3 of our 21 days of prayer and fasting. And welcome to the Brown residence. Welcome to my home. I figured what better place to end our 21 days of prayer and fasting than the place that I personally spend it every single day. Super excited to have you with us and excited for what God has in store these next 7 days as we conclude our 21 days. Week 3 is going to be a little bit different than the last couple of weeks. I hope they've been a blessing to you, but we're not going to start with an opening prayer and opening scripture like we had the last 2 previous videos, last 2 weeks. We're going to have something a little bit different. And we're also going to have a different prayer focus. The Lord's Prayer and Psalm 23, all about our heart, about who we are and God shepherding us and guiding us. And in week 3, we're going to change our focus to praying for others. The Apostle Paul wrote to a young pastor named Timothy in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 1, a passage that is going to be our main focus, even though we're not going to pray it every time at the beginning of the video. And it says this: "First of all, then I urge you that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgivings be made for all people." The key there is all people, and that's what we're going to be praying for over the next few days, is all people, starting in the home and working our way out to the church, to the community, to the state, to our nation, and eventually to the world as we conclude our 21 days. So today is day 15. We're going to start our prayer focus on the home. Happen to be in my home. I don't know if you're watching in yours or not, but a home is something we all have. And I love how Joshua puts it in chapter 24, verse 15, when it comes to our home and our families. He says this: "Choose today whom you will serve. Would you prefer the gods of your ancestors served beyond the Euphrates? Or will it be the gods of the Amorites in whose land you now live? As for me and my family, we will serve the Lord." My friend, your first ministry and your first calling is to your home. I believe as followers of Jesus, we are called to declare truths and prayers and supplications and thanksgivings over our homes before anywhere else. This declaration of a commitment from Joshua should be our commitment as family members, whether that means you being a son or a daughter or a husband or a wife or a father or a mother, whatever role you play in your home. Just like Joshua, you can make a commitment to say that as for me and my family, we will serve the Lord. I want you today to consider the spiritual climate of your household. Every household, every family has it. Is the spiritual climate of your household that you help cultivate, no matter what role you play, is it marked by peace or by pressure? Marked by grace or frustration? Marked by trust or fear? I think the good news today is that God doesn't ask for perfect households, but what God is pleased with is a surrendered household. That even though there's ups and downs and craziness and messy rooms and loud mornings and all the things that come with family, to be a family that's surrendered to God's will. See, when our homes are anchored in Him, they become a place of refuge, a place of formation, and a place of faith. I love how Andy Stanley puts it when it comes to parenting specifically, but he says, "Your greatest contribution to the kingdom may not be what you do, but who you raise." Whether you're married or not, have children or not, pray for God's peace today to come over your home regardless. Here's your prayer prompts for today. What is the spiritual climate of your home? Be honest with God about that. Pray for your own family by name and ask God to bless them. Pray for all marriages, parents, and children that are a part of the global church to be blessed. I hope you find some encouragement praying for your family today, and my hope is that what you start doing today, praying for your family, becomes a daily thing that you do every time you get a chance. Hope you have a great time with God today.